here I am, coming to you live on a Sunday. No morning, not Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon, and I've got about 2 hours or so, maybe 2:15, before I'll have to end. I tried to be on the more productive side a bit earlier today, and I was doing lots of other stuff. But we're here. I have no idea how much more there is to this game. There could be very little amount left to this game, or there could be a shit ton left to this game. I have no idea. I could have sworn a long time ago, and seeing from like the trophy data and everything, that there's 13 or so chapters, 12 or 13. I know I'm on like chapter 8 or 9, episode 8, 9, whatever. But it feels like we're reaching some kind of... I was talking about this on Twitter either this morning or last night. It feels like we're reaching some kind of conclusion, as confusing as it may be. I don't know why or where we're at, completion-wise. We're T-minus 4 days from the Game Awards. I want to, not that I have to, but I kind of want to roll the credits before that. So that's Thursday. Today's Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll be able to stream possibly a little bit if nothing else is going on those days once I get off work. But, it's tough. It's tough. So, yeah, I have about 2 hours at least, maybe a little over that. We'll feel how the game is going. There might be a stream later tonight for a bit. I may, again, depending on how this goes, we may or may not play Death Stranding. I don't know. It's kind of very much based upon where we're at. Where we're at with the story, kind of see where it goes and takes us. A lot was played last night. Last night was a fun stream. We had difficulty opening a bottle of wine. We consumed a whole bottle of wine. We played 5 hours of Death Stranding, and then we switched a bit to Spyro. A lot of crazy shit happened. A lot of shit went down. But we're gonna do more. I don't think it's possible to not avoid story at this point. I know, multiple streams where we're kind of just doing side stuff. I think we might just be in it for the end of the story, especially if I do want to really finish before, Game Awards type stuff. We may just, go through it. So, it's all just what the game gives us. We play with what the game gives us. We're going to have a long journey, it seems like, I assume. So I'm getting up some stamina. This very much feels like a last story journey type thing, Maybe there's a lot more chapters left, and maybe we'll just get a bunch of cutscenes to end the game, maybe. And this thing is struggling. The network is weak, and let's read these 3 mails before we head out. Paleontologist, extinctions on the beach. Times of great environmental upheaval. not alone. Cheered me up to no end, I can tell you. Hey, was it you who put it there? Well, if it was, thanks. Kind of feels like we're partners now. Came across a bunch of dropped cargo too. Thought I could do somebody a good turn by delivering it, but, well, it was just too heavy. I had to leave it behind. Still, I was riding high. I even got up the nerve to finally try a cryptobiote at one point. Not my thing, I have to say. Some porter I met at ways back told me I ought to try to eat one a day. Ha, screw that. Oh, he said he'd drop by the safe house some materials once it was up and running. I'd wager a whole bunch of people were leaving stuff there for others now. Those to which you may have grown accustomed. By the time this reaches you, I will have been condemned to the beach, having... What is he going on about? So single blemish, single regret that weighs upon my soul, concerns the one which you so cruelly failed to grant me. I speak, of course, of my delivery from Lake Knot City to South. Did I fail a mission at some point? I thought I've delivered. Let us not cry over spilled milk. If you would do me one final favor, I have faith I can find in my heart to forgive you. You must know it's yours, what I'm about to ask. Yes, pizza, pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza. Distillery denouement may prove a tad tricky even for an experienced professional, though. The delectable delight in question awaits for you at the first prepper's shelter. High atop a snow-capped peak, and must be transported intact thence to my front door. It certainly shan't be easy, but I have the utmost faith in the man who delivers pizza. Furthermore, as an expression of goodwill, I've unlocked the entrance to my private quarters. You may peruse my secrets to your heart's content. I have the honor to be your obedient servant. Higgs, Moynihan. What? I have the honor to be your obedient servant, Higgs. A lot of questions. And he says I've unlocked the entrance to my private quarters. There's no secrets to your heart's content. We're gonna potentially see what this guy's about. City to South. To forgive and forget. I feel like I did every pizza delivery thing. I don't watch. Am I reading this wrong? I'm watching it. So let me find all the Peter Engler emails. Because I feel like I've done 3 pizza deliveries before that. I did this one. Right, one, yeah. For last meal, only pizza rice. I did that one. This was the second one. And this was his request. And his request is here. For a second pizza pie, yeah. South Knot City. I don't think I missed a pizza delivery. But he wants me to essentially get a pizza from the first prepper shelter to him, which I assume I can do, you know. We just have to make sure we hit up the first prepper station while we're heading back, I guess. Am I gonna get a weird BB vision here?
This child's special. One of a kind.
A BB candidate.
Either that, or
A sacrifice.
a foundation. A bridge.
Episode 10, Die Hard, man. Okay, we're on episode 10 then. Makes sense. In the safe house that the dude built. Okay, that'll make some sort of sense then. I guess that does make sense. Will I be able to... Let's fabricate stuff here. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. I need cargo because I don't have anything. I've got bridge boots on. That is not much at all. Wasn't I told that I would have some kind of equipment waiting for me somewhere, maybe? Or nah? It looks like nah. Oh, is there something here? It's potentially here then. Fabricate. Oh, I can fabricate equipment here. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. That's good. Let's go to the private locker, see what's in here. Just the blood bags here. Share locker stuff. Alright, let's fabricate then. Alright, this is our last trip, basically. It makes the seem. We don't have a lot of... Well, I can deposit some chiral crystals, that's fine. But what will I need? What things could I possibly need? And along the way, we can stop at more distress centers, I assume. And, fabricate, like, different pairs of legs and stuff, if that makes sense. Container repairs, sure. Two pairs of that. Which legs do I want? Speed or power? I don't think I need all terrain at the moment. Speed Skelly, level 1 gold. That. I don't think I need fucking grenade launcher thing. Or do I? Or do I? I don't have enough for hermetic grenades. I'll deposit some chiral crystals. 1, 2. Oh, it's all packed nicely. I don't have a backpack cover, which is not great. I also need gloves, because I don't have gloves. So, a pair of gloves. I gotta put on the skelly and hermetic grenades. Assault rifle. I've got guns. Weapons in case shit happens. 1 PCC that I need. I'll make another PCC as well. Sure. That's fine. I'm like gearing up, getting ready, doing the deed.
Thank you for your continued support.
Oh, I didn't know you could get over to this. How do you upgrade? I'm gonna repair. He built that shit to help us, or someone did, and I guess in the story wise. Keep it alive here in the rain. Alright, last thing. Fabricate gloves. I always forget about the gloves down here. I don't need thermal pads yet, but we might make some of those later on. Power glove. And hermetic grenades. Put on. Grenade pouch. Grenade pouch. Fucking go. Final journey. Oh. And I have to make sure I get to, where's the first prepper? Somewhere around here. First prepper. So in theory, if I want to make sure I get the pizza, because I'm going here anyway, go to the first prepper along the way. It's gonna suck, but come to start down here, through the mules, through here, stop maybe at Mount Knot City, regroup, repack, go from Mount Knot to first prepper, where the pizza is at, and then go from there down this shitty area, which actually really sucks, and then to Peter to deliver the pizza. Okay, finally see if I'm correct about the pizza delivery man, or pizza wanting man.
Sam, it's hot. Be advised, chiral density in regions predisposed to strandings has increased dramatically. No doubt the beach is to blame. BTs drawn into our world under these circumstances may be affected in unpredictable ways.
Great. So I'm gonna have to deal with more BT threats, I assume. I'm ready for it. Good. Oh, we're getting music. Let's go. No, it just stops. Alright. Before the music really starts, there's not an easy... I mean... I could, in theory, if I wanted, skate along this way, come back up, go to first prepper, come back down. But I don't think I want to do it that way. I don't want to do it that way. Now we'll enjoy the music while we can. I'm gonna try to be smart and conserve battery and stamina when I can. Do I possibly steal the vehicle and drive away from these fools? Have to deal with shitty mules. Potentially. I'd much rather listen to the music. Ow. Give me the music back. Say we did alright. I mean, it killed the music, but I guess you can't really avoid that. I'm just willing to ride the bike as far as I can. Burn out the battery and let it be. Oh! This will be burned quick in the snow. Alright, let's take a gander. Oh, this isn't bad. I think we can come up through there. I mean, we still got quite a distance, obviously, but... it is what it is. All the way, all the way. Okay, maybe the all-terrain would have been the best, but... you know... I only have so much foresight. Yeah, I know, Norman. Push it to its limit. Push it to the limit! Great!
Out of juice.
Run into the, Okay. The snow part is gonna be the shittiest thing, so maybe when we get to Hartman's place, we can switch out legs, potentially.
Sam, do you copy? I've been looking into Clifford Unger and wanted to share my thoughts.
Give it
To
to me.
recap, Unger was a U.S. Special Forces operative whose retirement roughly coincided with the Death Stranding. After he left the service, he
coincidence.
somehow became involved in the early BB experiments. However, he died before they ended. Now, while the circumstances surrounding his death are not entirely clear, I'm beginning to suspect that these battlefields of his are at least partially sustained by his enduring emotional attachments. Anger, resentment, regret. I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with the BB experiments. That much seems clear given his repeated attempts to steal loot. Cliff seems to be driven by a compulsion to reclaim our BB, as if that will make him whole again. A compulsion so powerful that he was not only able to drag himself from the depths of hell, but bring a piece of that hell along with him. One thing's for sure, he's nothing like a BT. We need to know the whole story about his death and his connection to the BB experiments. I'll keep digging and let you know what I find, Sam.
Thank you. Hartman's lab might be our first like pit stop. Should gather ourselves, refresh equipment if I need to.
There we go.
Let's be careful here. Can I build? There's an obstacle detected. Come on, give it, let me do my thing. I guess those X's are the obstacle, but I mean, that's just ground. You know? Maybe if I move it. More towards a flat-like surface. Perfect. Oh, but then the zip line thing. Maybe if I go... Hello, Ludens. Over this side. Ah, Ludens again. I too am a Ludens fan. Perfect. Because that's a good way to go, right? I think. Potentially. Yeah.
Couldn't drink another drop.
Construction complete.
Hey, some trucks. Well, that's not useful. Alright, I think coming up here then.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
The biologist.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Oh, hell yeah. People leaving bikes for us along the way here. All for it. Until we're attacked by BTs, then that sucks. Alright, yeah. Do one of these paths have BTs and the other not, by any chance? No one's alerted. No one knows. Yeah, the sky is looking nice. It's like the the Northern Lights type situation. Alright, do we ditch the bike and try the zip line here? If there's anywhere to go with it. The zip line I built, interestingly enough. I don't know if it actually zips anywhere though. It doesn't look as if it zips anywhere, you know. Eesh. So I'm looking at go from roboticist to the first prepper instead, or go to Mountain Knot. I should probably go to Mountain Knot. Let's not get too crazy here. Okay. Whoa, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this a good move? I'm not sure. I might be skipping out on going to Heartman. I might just going all the way down. Bye, Heartman. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. My groin, my groin, my groin, my groin. I now have a question. I now pose question to the council. I only have one PCC, so I cannot build a zipline. Damn it. Damn it. That's fine. I was gonna put more, or build more, and I think I just forgot to. No! Oh.
Come on, you can do it.
Bless these rocks. Bless the rocks. I'm pressing the wrong button. That could have been death. This was precarious for sure. I don't have the blood bag equipped. Nope, no falling. Perfect. Everything's okay. Fine. Couldn't have gone any smoother in my eyes. Let's reevaluate the map here. Okay, so we're all... I could go a little more left. Start heading down. Get to Mount Knot that way. Damn, first prepper. It's all good. Oh no. We're fine. All this is good. Very great. Couldn't have been any more smooth. Ignore the slip there. Ignore that one as well. It's fine. It's effective. It's a speed running strat. Slip down mountains.
Nice.
Okay. Just be careful now. Maybe I'll just stay in the mountains and ignore Mount Knot and still make it to the first prepper area, you know? I would just listen, but I've got a duty. And that duty is to beat this game! I assume at some point we're gonna get attacked by BTs and it's gonna be the worst thing ever. But I think we'll be okay. I've got weapons. What's that music for? Thought I did something good. I'm recharging the canteen here. Good. Alright. Canteen refilled. Let's go. All the way. There's A. I think we can do it. I think we can get to A without going to Mount Knot. Pick up that pizza. Burning through the battery that way. Not good.
This.
Seriously, man. Still got the whole Northern Lights kind of situation going. Okay, should I be making it to that zip line? I could zip line here. But I don't know if there's another connecting zip line after that. So probably not. Also, I got to start looking at, because I am kind of approaching first prepper. Maybe I just cut through all of this and go up this thing. Literally just go straight up that way. I can see like a charging station over there. Just head for that. Let's go. Let's go for it. I can recharge my battery that way too. Petering alerts. I'll be cursing his name.
There we go.
To the ends of the universe. Also, if this is the final like gameplay section, right, and then we just cutscene to the end, I'm all for long cutscenes. I just hope it doesn't take me past the time that I've carved out to play, you know, for the stream today, right now. Grind the legs, it's fine. There's a charging station up there. One foot in front of the other. Come on. Look at this. Perfect.
This one's for you. Thanks for the help. Today's a good day. This one's for you. Today's a good day.
Go, legs, go. Take a look at the map here. Yeah, I think we're just cutting across here. Beauty products. No. Once we get to first prepper and then get out of the first prepper's little area, we are, you know, pretty much smooth sailing, I want to say. Because then it's just running. I can just run. There's that whole road we had built. Unless something comes and tries to stop us, which is possible story-wise. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sam, you're not going to believe what I found.
Ah!
It's about the BB experiments, their true purpose. According to official records, they were continued in secret on the order of President Strand. Supposedly with the primary objective of developing BT detectors and preventing void-outs. Any advancements that could be applied to the fields of chiral communications and beach research were meant to be of purely secondary benefit. But it turns out, that's just a cover story. The truth is, Sam, BBs were originally conceived as catalysts for the operation of the chiral network. They're integrated into the infrastructure of Knot cities for that very reason. Every single one you've brought into the fold. It was probably Amelie herself who installed them as she moved west with the first expedition, carrying out her mother's grand plan. Making sacrifice after sacrifice on the altar of progress. President Strand told the people what they wanted to hear, and did what she thought had to be done. Also, America could be whole again. But I'm starting to wonder if it didn't cost her her soul. The chiral network is our greatest creation, our proudest achievement, and our guiltiest sin. I don't know how to feel about it all. Maybe if we knew more about Cliff and the BB experiments, we'd be better placed to judge. I'll be in touch.
Figuring shit out. Shady ass mofos, you know?
Nice. There we go.
Alright, should I go this way around or straight through this thing? Just straight through. Go. Hooah, 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 hooah. Up, up, yes, up, all the way. All the way!
There we go.
What is this little area? What is this thing, I say? Oh, is this is where the cabin was, wasn't it?
There we go.
Oh, there was a memory chip here. Memory chip at the cabin. Ow! Alright. First prepper indeed. Okay. Straight ahead, let's go. I'm gonna have to cool it on the battery here. Unfortunately. Distance 235 to go. We'll be off the chiral network here. Yeah, 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 yeah. And we're right back on. Alright, we can use the rope that's over there. It's like...
There we go.
all for a pizza.
Come on, let's get this show on the road.
We're trying, Norman. Really? Am I gonna have to be dodging rocks? Are rocks gonna be start falling while I'm climbing this? Let me tell you something, that would be no good. trying to like the rope. Oh, you can recover ropes? Like, could I take this out of the ground and stick it somewhere else? Uh-oh. 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 Okay, maybe over here is not the best area. I'm gonna reevaluate this here. Yeah. I'm like staring. Oh wait. Me. Oh! Me. Where? Okay. That's where I am. I need to get up like one. Wrong. I didn't bring a ladder, did I? No. The answer will not surprise you. Okay. I'm gonna go back down. Before I do, oh, I can't take a look at the map one. Great, okay.
Eyes open, dumbass. It's all good, it's all good.
Alright, re-look at the map. Can I go... Yeah, I can just go around. Let's not force a dumb issue here. Everything will be okay. Okay, now up. Up, 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 up. Oh, that's my battery almost dying. Push it, Sam.
Fuck this.
Right as he gets there. Fuck this.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome.
Urgent. Fresh pizza delivery. Keep flat. Delivered remote area. Fragile cargo. 60 minutes. Or it is free. The final pizza. Fresh baked and topped with cryptobiotes. The container must be kept flat or the pizza will be spoiled. Floating carriers. A thing they're going to give me for some reason. Which I don't need. Alright, pizza's flat. It's great. The final pizza. Let's go.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set.
To Peter. And put this mystery to rest.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Take a look at the map here. I think I can go just down this. Use the anchor. Have a little fun with the mules. hopefully find a bike or something along the way, and we'll be good. Not burn through the rest of my battery here. Make sure I don't slip and fall down the mountain. That would be horrible. Light feet, quick feet, quick feet. Good job, Sam, good job, Sam. Oh man, it's my own rope. That no one else found useful. Is that because it doesn't go all the way down? Because if that's the case, then I don't blame anyone else. It'll be close. No, my rope is great. This is excellent. Excellent rope placement. Is this where I really took a tumble way long ago? Potentially. Potentially. Alright, let's try to walk diagonal here. A bit. As much as we can. This might be where I took the really bad tumble a few streams back. If I ever feel... Oh, I was gonna say I have more. Wow, 1,000 urination. Let's get rid of that.
Bladder's about to burst.
I gotcha. Melt the snow. We have about an hour left to play for right now, so maybe an hour and some change. Halfway done.
Sweet fucking relief.
That's a healthy mushroom. Okay, I thought I had a climbing anchor by chance, but I don't. So I assumed I was going to be having a much easier time not having to deal with all this, or I would have made more pit stops. Nope, I have not done anything like that. No pit stops here on this party. I didn't mean to. How's the pizza doing? Okay, I need to... No more snow? Alright, I think I can, yeah, start crossing this way. Is it safe to go down? It looks a little perilous, but I think I'm gonna be fine.
There we go.
Just a little. Drink that monster. Alright, down that thing, or more, you keep going more diagonal. I think going more diagonal is good, because then eventually at some point I'll hit the road, avoid the mules, and just be able to run. You know? Do it. Oh, my legs. They're falling asleep. Oh, God. Okay. Fine. Although I said diagonal, and yet here I am not really going diagonal, but I think I'll be able to stay a bit above the mules here. Oh wow, we're almost out of snow. Not taking a tumble. Not taking a tumble. Oh. Come on. Just a little. Oh! I think that's probably the exact same thing that I did the first time around this area. Ah! Ow. How's the pizza, though? Because if the pizza gets fucked up, then I'm really pissed. You know? Oh, that's fine. It's totally fine. I need to be really careful here. Is that the spot where I had died? Is that what it marks? Probably. Fuck, this is Heavy Rain. Play now on PlayStation. My goodness. Coming down hard. Also, I'm going right to the mules that I wanted to avoid. Alright, I can, again, go through mules. I can try to come back up here and avoid, or I just admit kind of some kind of defeat and just extend the trip a bit and go that way. I'm almost partial to doing it that way. Deep River. Deep River. I would be at the distribution center and I could get... You know what? We can pick up a vehicle, ride out the rest of the way on the road. You know what I mean? Our old friend, fake Will Wheaton, man. I can book it in these legs. Damn, they go fast. If I could find a charger, that'd be nice. But I don't think I see anyone. See a watchtower, but that's no good. Fine. It's fine. We'll be okay. I hope.
There we go.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I may have to go like this way. Damn it, why couldn't I have carried a climbing rope? Good climbing. Wow. trying to use the geometry to my advantage. How am I doing? Okay. Yeah, okay. I think I'll have to cross this river a couple times. Yeah. Just stop raining, please. Also, damn, can barely see.
Not bad. Not bad.
There's the distribution center that I crave. Oh, there's a charging station too. Playing some music.
This one's for you. Thanks for the help. This one's for you.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges.
Alright, we're making a vehicle here.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
And what better vehicle than the ride version of the trike here? Oh, look at all those PCCs I remember I made. What a moment.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
All the way. Oh, shit. Why is cargo just in the street? Alright, at what point do I cut out? In fear of potentially triggering like a cutscene getting close to there, I'm gonna say I'll dip out where it splits, go to the Craftsman, from Craftsman go to Peter Englert. Bad to the bone. Bad. Alright, splits here.
Sam, I see you're coming up on Lake Knot.
Yep.
Stay strong. We're all rooting for you to finish the job and come home safe.
I
By the
honestly
way, I've made more progress in a certain
don't trust
investigation.
most of the people here.
It seems that Clifford Unger willingly put his own child in the care of the scientists conducting the BB experiments.
Oh, we kind of
But he did so
put that
completely
together.
unaware of their true intentions. This is pure speculation, but I think when Cliff found out about their plans, he attempted to reclaim custody.
Clearly.
And after he failed, the BB remained in the program's care. In which case, he would have every reason to bear a grudge towards the president, the woman who
So
allowed
Cliff
it
might
all
not
to
be
happen,
the bad
don't you
guy.
think? But just because President Strand is dead, doesn't mean his hate died with her. No, I think he redirected it towards Bridges.
Again,
Towards
makes
you,
sense.
Amelie, and anyone close to the director. And now that hate is driving him to set in motion the last Stranding, to bring an end to the world as we know it. Why else would Cliff hold Amelie hostage on the beach? He must know that she's an EE. There's no time to lose. You have to save her, and the director. Though I still don't understand how he managed to travel to her beach in the first place. There must be more to their relationship. I'll see what I can find.
With pace, Guillermo.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Straight to him. Ow. Can't even hear him over the rain and the bike. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, come on. How's the pizza look? It's perfect. Perfect final pizza. Pizza pasta. Let's put my theory to the test that this guy's been making up all these stories. And he's just a dude who likes pizza. Is that like a tut? Like a sarcophagus looking picture? I'm actually scared. Like, I feel like something weird is gonna happen. Something weird feels like it's about to happen that's gonna make me just
Delivering cargo.
not like this.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
He's just gonna be a messy dude. That's what I imagine. Just a messy dude, bunch of pizza boxes everywhere. Didn't have a wife. Dad or parent wasn't dying. He's just lazy, didn't want to get out of his little house. And it'll just be a commentary on people who just have food delivered to themselves and don't get outside. You know what I mean? Like, it's not hard to imagine that being a thing. And a commentary that Kojima makes. Like, he just had shit delivered, you know? Higgs, welcome. What is the whole Higgs thing? Handgun, HG custom. Higgs, Big 5. shotgun, HG custom, riot shotgun, HG custom. Let's go. Assault rifle, HG custom, non-lethal assault rifle, HG custom. Guess we'll find out in just a second. Also, shout out to 30 delivery time now. Been awarded the title of Skilled Deliverer. For all your celebrated accomplishments, however, a true legend must always strive to set a higher standard. Delivery time grade increased. You will now tire less easily. Good to have.
Cargo addressed to Porter awaiting collection.
That's my star. Yeah.
Request to join UCA registered. Awaiting Cupid connection.
Connect the area. That means most of it, I got most of everything connected. There's a couple little random spots we'll have to do. Obviously, like first prepper. Peter Englert. There's some kind of connection to the Higgs guy.
Chiral communications established. Chiral printer is now operational. Good work.
Alright. I'm calling it now. It's just gonna be a dude, might be dead, laying on a couch, a bunch of pizza boxes. Because it wasn't just me delivering pizzas. That's what I'm imagining right now. May or may not be dead. Maybe in a food coma. Couch. Television. Everything else was a lie. This is actually really creepy. Looks like an apartment. Of course, people made signs.
There we go.
Memory chip. Was the whole thing that... Whoa. Was the whole thing that, like, oh... that Higgs came and did something here? Fuck Sam. To hell with you. Game over, Sam. And continues, I'm the particle of God.
Always like the quiet.
Some pizza boxes. I feel like I'm not 100% putting together something that had happened. That last email we got, was that from Higgs? Did Higgs just come here? Or was this guy Higgs the whole time? Aaron Hill. Journey's End. Hey Sam, you ever drop by the safe house I built you? Tried to report back to the director once I finally had the thing up and running, but I never heard anything back. No heart of gold after all. No manners either. Man, could have cried after all the trouble I went to. And between you and me, maybe I did just a little. Not as much as a nice job. It's at least the guy I can expect after a trek like that, don't you think? But right when I was about to give up on life, an angel appeared to save me. That's right, Fragile. That sweet little ray of sunshine whisked me right back here in an instant. She seemed awful tired, though. Had me a little worried. There's something in the air here. In Mount Knot City, too. Something funky. Plus, Loch Ness up off somewhere. But you're okay, right, Sam? Damn well hope so. We're here for you. Praying that you make it. Keep fighting the good fight. May I peruse my secrets to your heart's content. I have the honor to be your obedient Higgs Moynihan. Was Peter Englert Higgs all the time? Am I just real dumb? Potentially real dumb. We have 2 ships that we can unlock here at the station as well. We'll go ahead and do. Maybe we'll get I can read this. Bridges can't make bridges. Who needs bridges? Me. Void out. Whoa. Oh, I'm walking. Cold pizzas for the dogs. Hot pizza for loser. Found. Is this... I can't tell if it's an actual Peter who's obsessed with me or if this is Higgs obsessed with me. I feel like this is maybe just Higgs's area, especially with the way everything was written and stuff. The world was calling for deliveries, but I knew more power. My guess is that Peter Englert was always Higgs, and he was making these shitty pizza deliveries, like making them hard on me for reason. That's why all this stuff is Higgs custom stuff. Also with golden rounds, which are and the golden rounds, and he signed it with Higgs at the end. Gold rounds, which are even more effective against BTs. Note that using gold rounds will expend chiral... Oh, shoot. Basically expend chiral crystals. A suppressor for reduced noise, and an optical sight for enhanced accuracy. So you could probably just take out BTs with all this shit. So it uses your chiral crystals you've gathered up, which is interesting as well. 3 memory chips. 3 memory chips!
Ah, what's this? Something for the director? Pity he's not around to accept it. I'll hold on to it for safekeeping. Allow me to thank you on his behalf.
I am a dog. You have my heartfelt gratitude.
You don't know how long I've wanted this. Thank you.
Your ship did restored. Following data: An Unknown Man's Journal, Part 3. Dandelion Seeds, and My Life, directed by Nicholas Winding Refn. Director do new interview data, journals, a lot of journals. Cool.
Thank you for your contribution.
Oh, I should look at it through, here. Ooh, my god, lots. Okay. So 3 things here. My Life, directed by Nicholas Winding Refn. Music by Cliff Martinez. Only God forgives strongly divided opinion when it debuted at Cannes. Its predecessor, Drive, had been a Hollywood smash, and director Nicholas Winding Refn was free to set his next movie wherever he chose. He chose Thailand. Various on-set issues, the pressure of following on the heels of Drive's success, and Winding Refn's troubles with his status as a director were all captured in his wife Liv Corfexon's documentary of the making of the movie, soundtrack by Drive's Cliff Martinez. Secret confessions of a certain someone. Access interviews, menu to learn more. And then where's the third one? Dandelion seeds. The fluffy seeds of the dandelion are certainly fragile. That doesn't mean that they aren't filled with life. Indeed, their insubstantial nature is what allows them to spread new life as far and wide as they do. American sci-fi legend Ray Bradbury's novel Dandelion Wine tells the tale of a young man's summer and the heady mixture of growth, loss, life, and death symbolized by the drink of the title. Happily for the porters of the world, the ability of dandelion seeds to float on the wind means that they're very unlikely to ever be asked to transfer such a delicate cargo themselves. Thanks, Kojima. Look at all the journal entries there. Ooh, ooh, hoo, hoo. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Let me take a look at how much there is. Because we're also, again... Oh, and we're missing... These are all Higgs journals. Yeah, I think it's just... We missed some, though. Unfortunately. The middle. Let's... hold off on reading those. It's a lot. It's 14, but... We gotta see... We gotta see what's coming here. We gotta do some... Gotta do some game. Barely see.
Got a moment, Sam? It's about the director. So there's no way he could have made the jump to Amelie's Beach if they didn't share a strong personal connection, right? Well, I looked, and I couldn't see one. The network should have contained something, anything, but there was nothing whatsoever. His entire life prior to his tenure with Bridges has been redacted. His name, his past, everything. There's no telling who he was. Which led me to consider another possibility. What if it isn't the director and Amelie who have a connection, but the director and Clifford Unger? And
that's what it looks like.
That connection is what facilitated the director's jump to Amelie's Beach. If it's those two who have a personal history, then it might explain why Cliff is holding the director hostage as well. But even if that were the case, it doesn't answer the bigger question. How the hell did the two of them end up on Amelie's Beach?
Sam, Hartman here. There's something else I'd like you to consider. A guess, albeit an educated one, concerning Cliff's objective. Somehow, with the aid of the chiral network, our individual beaches have begun to coalesce, resulting in the formation of a single massive seam. Should this process continue, there is a risk that BTs will flood across into our world, bringing about a death stranding on a heretofore unprecedented scale. Now, Clifford Unger's battlefields and my own beach appear to be unaffected by this phenomenon, existing entirely in isolation. They do not and have never intersected with others. But what if there were another class of beach, one that exists on a higher plane, that was responsible for setting this process in motion? And what if the beach in question were none other than Amelie's? Cliff may have summoned the director, but I believe his true aim was to seize control of Amelie's Beach, to exploit its power over every other beach, and trigger the last stranding. It's the only rational explanation for Cliff's actions, which is why you have to stop him.
If Hartman's right, then we're in serious trouble. Using the chiral network in Amelie's Beach to trigger the last stranding? That's why Higgs went after Amelie, wasn't it? If it was Cliff who put him up to it. Yeah, it all fits. With the last stranding, he'll finally have his revenge against the world that stole his life and his child. You've got to stop him, Sam. You've got to make the jump to Amelie's beach as soon as possible. Get in and get her back. It's our only hope. If you can't, then we're all doomed.
Alright, I'm making an executive decision, okay? Executive decision is we're not gonna progress any further for right now. We're gonna read the journals from Higgs. We're going to call it a stream for now. I've got something that'll go from like 6-ish around to maybe like 8:30, 9 at the latest. I'll come back on at around that time. And we'll go into the night Sunday, or, you know, today, Sunday. And we'll see if we can ride out to the ending here to end the weekend. And it'll go from like, again, that 8:30 to 9-ish range to... And we'll see how far we can go, and we'll read the tea leaves while we play to see how much more there is. And maybe we'll finish this game tonight. But I'm making an executive decision. We'll read the journals, and then I'll cut out for a bit, for a few hours. And that's my decision. Because I want, if we are getting to an end, I want to do it all in one sweep. If it ends up being longer, then we do a good amount of time tonight, and we'll see it, be put together. And then we'll have to obviously split it. But again, that's just based on seeing what... Because I could look it up and just see someone else's playthrough, find someone else's playthrough, see how close I am to an actual end, but I don't know. Journal 10. Alright, get ready for some reading here. All these are Higgs, writing year unknown. Samantha America Strand, Amelie. The moment I met her, I knew she was destined to make us whole again. She told me we'd do it together, and even gave me a gift, a bridge baby. It's a BT sensor sorts, although it looks like a newborn, but it's not. Amelie says it was born on the beach. That serves as a link between our world and the other side, between me and her too, if I keep it with me at all times. She called it a new child for a new era. I'm not just a delivery guy anymore. I'm a herald for her and her new world. She's given me everything I ever wanted, ever needed, and now I'm free to cut Fragile loose. 11. BB reminds me of a baby doll, but it's no toy, that's for sure. Neither dead nor alive, half human, half something else. An inhabitant of the in-between, like a mummy. A lump of flesh wrapped around a shriveled, yet still beating heart. So many symbols to choose from, all signifying that humanity's reached the end of the road. The Stranding was big number 6. I see that now, and so much more. The void outs, the bodies birthing BTs, all aspects of a single phenomenon that exists solely to wipe us off the face of the earth. We can't stop what's coming. It's inevitable. Putting Humpty Dumpty back together won't change a goddamn thing, and risking life and limb to try is a fool's errand. Risking life and limb to try is a fool's errand. Why sacrifice what little you've got in the here and now for a future that'll never come? It's wasteful and meaningless. Amelie'd agree, I'm sure. Number 12. I met Amelie on the beach again and pressed her for more answers about the Stranding, but she wouldn't give me anything. Maybe she's got nothing left to give. Maybe she's waiting till the time's right. I don't know. I don't care. We all know there's no escaping extinction. I'm struggling to see her angle. Why even pretend to rebuild? Why rail against the inevitable? If there's another layer to this, I can't work it out, and I'm getting sick and tired of trying. She's not going to let me in on her plans. I have to assume the worst and take matters into my own hands. Give humanity the coup de grace myself. Just need the power to do it. Another reason I'm breaking it up is I severely doubt, even going back 5 minutes, that I would have been able to finish. I mean, the game was going to wrap up in like 30 minutes. I feel like there's going to be a lot of cutscenes, a lot of stuff still happening. So I didn't want to break it up like that. I think it's a wise decision on my part. 13. Dear Diary, today I nuked Middle Knot City. Wiped it clean off the map. Didn't carry the bomb myself, of course. Fragile did the honors. Delivered me my mercy to the people like a good little porter. I'm sure she's surprised, but she shouldn't be. Death and destruction are part and parcel of the human condition, and bringing people together only exacerbates that. Be Careful what you wish for, eh? It's like when our ancestors came from the old world to the new and brought their old world diseases with them. Natives had no immunity, and over half died in the blink of an eye. Bam! We'll only come up with better, more effective ways of killing ever since. The network's just another means of hastening the end. This was always the logical conclusion of our efforts in Minor Fragiles. Maybe that's why I partnered up with her, because in my heart of hearts, I knew it was building to this. Sam Porter. Where to begin? Dooms. Repatriate. Lone Wolf. Amelie's adopted brother. Motherfucker. Impression I get is that he's a loner who found meaning in being a good Samaritan. Yeah, I tried that mask on for size once upon a time. Sweet little... We can see where he's getting, like, more and more shitty. And we skipped some, obviously, journals. 5 through 9 that we can't see more, but you can see he just comes bad. Yeah, I tried that mask on for size once upon a time. Sweet little Amelie, though. She buys into his act. I think he's got what it takes to help her make America whole again. Tell you what, the more I look into it, the more it seems like he might actually be a true believer. Fucking hell. Anyway, he's a dead man walking, even with Amelie's help. He'll be in Central... he'll be in Central before long. In the second he shows, I'm bringing a shit ton of BTs down on his head, turning that place into a crater. Then it's bye-bye Sammy Porter, bye-bye Bridges HQ, bye-bye Expedition Team. 15. Sam's still alive, not even a void out's enough to keep a repatriate down. Sticks in my craw. Second expedition got wiped out, obviously, but Sam seems to happy to head west all by himself. Just with fucks crazier than me, or maybe just desperate. Still can't figure why rebuilding the nation's so important to him. Well, whatever. He wants to keep at it, he can be my guest. Even if he still had the others backing him up, it wouldn't make a difference. Ending's already been written. I worked it out. Worked out exactly how it's going to go down. But dooms alone isn't enough. I need a greater power to finish the job. To rain down fire and brimstone on these modern-day Sodoms and Gomorrahs. I discovered the truth about the Death Stranding. Amelie's powers have nothing to do with dooms. She's destruction incarnate. The angel of the Death Stranding. The extinction entity. I understand now what my true role is. The bridge that will deliver her judgment to this world. The executor of the end. No one knows, not even Sam, but they will. Sam's arrived in Port Knot City, and with Fragile to boot. Think I'll meet them there. Bring a BT or two along for the ride. It's past time I showed Bridges how powerful I've become. Come one, come all. We'll have ourselves an annihilation party, and when it's over, there'll be no one left to come between me and Amelie and the end of the world. Journal 18. God damn, is Sammy boy stubborn. Just ain't the quitting type. Seems it's rubbing off on Amelie too. Girl's trying to fight her true nature. Flip the script for all the good it'll do her. What difference does it make if it ends tomorrow or a million years from now? The planet's 4.6 billion years old. And the universe, God only knows. Humanity's entire history is a blip on that time scale. What's the fucking point of fighting for a fraction longer? Anyway, Sam and Fragile made it to Lake Knot City, which is just as well. I reckon my old partner's due for a stroll down memory lane. A saunter through the crater she carved out for that nuke of mine. Come to think of it, maybe Sam ought to walk it with her. Yeah, I think I'll have him make a special delivery for me. Wait, let me see. Anyway, Sam friend I made it to, which is just well. I reckon my old partner's due for a stroll down memory lane. Okay, yeah. Well, shit. Sam and Fragile managed to dispose of my nuke before it went off. They were smart enough to see through my disguise, but something must have tipped them off. Probably what I wrote on the tag. I know I should have resisted the temptation. Come on, who the hell reads that shit these days? And now he's halfway to the coast, but he's in my neck of the woods now, and my boys ain't about to let up. We're gonna make him regret ever fucking with me and mine. The fuck was that storm just sucked up Sam? A supercell or whatever? Hooked up my BB just before I arrived and it started shaking and blinking and ugh, it's all gone sideways. There's something else out there, something all kinds of fucked up. Don't need BB to tell me that. I've got Amelie fucking finally. She's trapped in Edge Knot City. A horde of BTs all around. She's not going anywhere now. No, I'm gonna go take good care of my sweet little angel of death, my extinction entity. We got plans, me and her. As for you, Sammy boy, we're gonna learn what it means to really suffer. Welcome to the Edge, Sam. You're a real asshole, but I've got to admit, you've got grit. You remind me of me in that regard, and because we share a connection to Amelie. She gave you your dream catcher, me and my Kipu. Kipu? I think it's just Kipu. You've never seen her face, have you? Never looked her in the eye and seen her for what she truly is. Time to wake up and smell the ashes, Sammy boy. Time for me to tell you, to tell everyone the truth that hides in the heart of the Stranding. You're gonna love it. I'll go grab some shut-eye at a district center or whatever. If I were you, I would go. He's telling me he would go. Okay. You've got a showdown coming. and you're going to want to be fighting fit. Just don't keep me waiting too long, you hear? And finally, you're all alone now. You've lost everything. Your mask, her kipu, the BB doll, gone. You thought you had the power. You were the one fated to lead into extinction. Yet here you are alone. You thought you were in control. But this was your role, your dream, the verge of victory, of oblivion for one and all. Herald, executor, pawn, god particle. Ha! Stupid name for a stupid goddamn fool. This was your life, Higgs. Your tale, told by an idiot, full of sound and righteous fury, signifying nothing. Unfortunate. Higgs was good. Troy did a good job with Higgs. I'll say that. Alright. I'm gonna break for about 3 hours. It'll probably end up being 3.5 hours. In the meantime, I'm gonna be eating, so that I'll be ready come 8:30ish to 9. I'll be back on. We'll play this, and we'll see potentially the end of this crazy journey. Maybe. Who knows? Until then, gotta cut. Enjoy your Sunday evening, as I will. Enjoy it as much as I will. I don't know. Whatever I'm trying to say.